Okie dokie, time to get started. Gam, do you still remember what happened in the last episode?
I do believe so. I believe we decided to. Well, first we went to the king, explained the situation. Happily that ended good. Uh, got paid a little less gold than we expected, but I mean, I ended up with a whole kingdom in my back pocket, so I can't really say nothing.
Mm.
Uh, then we decided to go on a little bit of a bandit hunt to wet our whistle before we have to fight another pantheon. Which we're probably gonna have to do that a little bit more, cause considering we're about to fight multiple pantheons and then nothing itself, we need a little bit of a. I don't want to say a power boost. We just need to refine what we already have. But we're gonna have more fun.
Oh yeah, it's always a ride. So, you are now free range to do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
Uh, well, I would like to take the head of one of the
Orcs?
orcs just to show that we have completed the quest to
That's,
get paid.
that's right,
Cause it was like
because, yeah, you started doing, technically, guild missions. So, yep, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, cause ain't they paying like what was it, like 15 gold for this bounty?
Yes. No, 50. It was 50 gold, I think. Yeah, yeah, it was 50 gold.
Yeah,
But yes, you can do that, and
that just makes
you are quite
so
welcome to
much
do
sense.
more guild missions if you want as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they got anything a little bit more challenging than three bandits that we just one shot basically.
Yeah, yeah, true. That's fair. That is fair.
And I feel like that was them underestimating what we can do.
Well, in
Not
fairness, when you walk into a bar and ask about guild missions, they kind of just think you're adventurers. They don't actually know that you've become gods.
Yeah, I feel like that would have changed their attitude real quick, but I honestly find that more funny than anything.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those reincarnation stories. They don't know you're super powerful, but they'll find out eventually.
Mm, mm.
But I'll go ahead and take a head of one of those things, and I'll go ahead and use teleport and move us back to the guild house.
Oh boy, back to the tavern. In well, all right then. Apparently something went wrong. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, okay. It just the. Excuse me, bruh. All right, give me a second. I have to reload all my crap. Apparently. Well, oops, oopsie poopsie. All lemon squeezy real quick. Technical issues. Oh boy. Sorry about that.
You're good.
I
It
tried
happens.
changing the scene and it was just like, we came into a problem. I was just like, alright, cool, retry. It was like, nah, you can't do that. I was like, okay, go home. Nah, you can't do that. Well, crap. Alright then, game, fine. There we go.
But I would like to use
You use teleport
Ash.
and you are now back in the you are back in the guild hall basically. And we've run into more technical issues. I'm sorry. Oh no! Did it just
I'm
do it to
back.
you as well?
Yes. There's just a random screen that says, "A problem occurred. Go home. Try again."
That's what.
Uh,
That's what happened to me. Oh, I suppose it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it to you individually. I suppose because I tried
I will
changing the
spread
scene
the
and then I
love.
couldn't. God damn it. Oh, for God's sake, man. Alright. You're in the tavern.
Alrighty. I saunter up to the barkeep, who apparently acts as the guild liaison,
Pretty much, yeah.
and I plop the head on the table, say, "Job's done."
He looks down at it and goes, "Come on, man. I just wiped there." Well, a deal's
Well,
a
I mean, you
deal.
should probably have an area, considering you spent 50 gold on this.
Yeah, fair enough. He gets a bag of gold, gives it to you. 50 gold as promised. He
Now,
takes
not
the
to
head
sound,
and, like, plops it down on the floor behind him.
you could probably make a bomb-ass mug out of that.
That's not a bad idea. So that's looking how it goes. That's actually a really good idea.
Now, not to sound crass, but do you have any more, challenging jobs?
Starts looking for his contracts. I mean, there's supposedly zombies running around that we need to be rid of.
Let's put a pin in that. Well, it does definitely sound like my wheelhouse. Do you have anything like anything more dangerous?
Hmm. There's talks of a creature. No one's really knows what it is, but there's this creature out in one of the forests, and it's apparently doing some very weird stuff. People have reported it kind of looks like a. Well, they're saying it looks like this tall figure with, like, wings. Like, sort of humanoid, but then sort of not. Scaled in armor and everything. Kind of like an
Okay, I
unholy
might
knight
have.
sort of thing.
Okay, I might have to. Okay, yeah, I will take that simply because I might know who that is. I don't make any promises.
Hey man, if you could do it, nobody wants to take the contract.
Because for some reason, I feel like I've met them before, but at the same time, that sounds like someone completely different to who I'm thinking of.
Fair enough. I mean, if you could kill it at well, the read for yourself. He hands you the contract. At the bottom of the contract, where the price for completion is, it's 500 gold.
But here's a quick question. Has anyone either been attacked or died to the person?
There's been reports that just travelers going through to get to other kingdoms or other cities have been massacred there.
That is an interesting situation. Which area did you say this was happening?
He was in the Forgotten Forest.
Of course it is. What? Why is it that every weird creature goes to the Forgotten Forest when they want to just start massacring people? That just seems like an odd reason.
No idea.
I mean, that's like Gravity Falls logic, honestly.
Very true, but that's just how it is, I guess. I don't know.
Everyone's got at least one magnet for weirdness, but I will go deal with it.
No worries.
I walk up to Zarathos and say, "You wouldn't happen to know of any angels that that just so happen to be in the Forgotten Forest?"
He closes his eyes. You see him glow a little bit. No, there's no reported angels there.
Okay, so either an angel's gone rogue and is starting to massacre people near the Forgotten Forest, or we're dealing with a something that is parading as an angel.
Hmm. Interesting.
Because apparently, from what this bounty says, it's a humanoid creature with divine-like wings that are massacring people near and around the Forgotten Forest. So there's only a handful of creatures that I know that can do that. So I'm honestly hoping it's a fallen angel, because if it's the latter, we could be dealing with a Valkyrie, because that's the only other winged creature that I know that would willingly massacre people.
Hmm. I mean, you did kind of piss off Asgard, didn't you? So.
Yes, but honestly, I was hoping I could put that off for a little bit to get a little bit more powerful before I have to go up against the Pantheon. I mean, going up against Hell is one thing. That's just one big guy and a bunch of smallish fries I gotta deal with. But a Pantheon, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, might as well find out how strong I am against divine tier creatures.
Hmm.
Alrighty, you ready?
Ready when you are.
Alrighty. So I would like to teleport to the entrance of the Forgotten Forest.
Ba 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 ba. Oh, come on, load. God damn it, load! do 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 do.
I mean, worst case scenario, if we find nothing, we can at least start killing off some of them zombies.
Very true. Very true indeed.
I wonder how big of a zombie queue I could get going.
You're now at the entrance to the Forgotten Forest, sir.
Alrighty. I would like to summon my, Actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna go raw this time. I'm gonna start walking through the pathway to see if I can find any clues.
You see a lot of dead bodies. They just look like average citizens that were like traveling.
I would like to investigate the bodies to see if I can find out how they died.
Okay. Pardon me.
17.
You see an unnatural, basically an unnatural, what do you call it? An unnatural slice through their chest, basically.
Hmm.
Almost like,
Could I tell
almost like claws.
claws?
Yeah.
Hmm. So this is either good news or bad news. Good news is because that probably means it's not a Valkyrie. Bad news is I have no fucking idea what that could be.
Mm.
I mean, that could be a lot of things. Wait, could we be dealing with a fucking harpy? Wings, humanoid, claw marks. This could be a harpy. I mean, that would make sense. It's in a forest.
Mm.
But where would the divine feeling come from? We already dealt with the dragons.
That's true. You did already deal with the dragons. Well,
That doesn't mean all their little followers were dealt with, so it could be one of them going rogue.
mm, I mean,
I
I
mean,
think you
worth.
guys dealt with Gore. Yeah, I don't think you've killed the other
Yeah,
dragons.
we dealt with Gore, which was the head dragon, so we don't really have to worry about the gods coming down on us.
No, they didn't care about the dragons.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go deeper into deeper down the pathway where the bodies go to see if I could find anything that could have caused this, or see if I can draw them out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna be subtle at all.
Very well. As you go deeper in, you see just a collection of dead bodies.
Damn, they weren't kidding. This was a fucking massacre. I would like to see if I could see any kind of investigate, see any kind of rhyme or reason to what I'm seeing.
Okay.
20.
Nice. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any pattern. Basically, they all look to be like travelers or citizens of different villages and that throughout the kingdom. But all of them have like basically the equivalent of luggage, as they look like they were going on like a holiday or something like that. Roll me a perception.
12.
12. Okay. You hear something that is like a whisper. Kind of what you would understand to be demonic, but also angelic at the same time. But you can't
Yeah.
quite make out what the whispers are.
Huh. Zartros, are you hearing what I'm hearing?
A little bit. You talking about the whispers?
Yeah, you're hearing demonic. Are you hearing demonic or are you hearing angelic?
Both. But I don't like what that means.
Yeah. I feel like this could either turn out really bad or really funny. And I'm leaning toward the really bad part.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And suddenly, almost from out of nothing, spawns what you can assume to be the culprit of the entire massacre.
Are you the reason for all the death and mayhem presented before us?
It just looks down at you. You notice that it's also got glowing Norse symbols on it.
Ah, fuck, it is the fucking Aesir.
Victor?
Yes?
That's a Reaper.
Yeah, but why does it have runes on it?
That's most likely the Aesir has taken control of it, which is not good.
Actually, that could be very good for us.
Not really. Reapers aren't meant to interfere like this. A rogue reaper is very dangerous.
Yes,
Even
but
to an angel.
how pissed do you think Death will be when they find out that one of their Reapers have been taken control of by the Aesir?
How do you know he's not bound?
Question. Do you think we and all of our companions could have taken down Death even when we were at peak?
No. Death is eternal.
Then that is your answer. As crafty as Odin is, I doubt he could have taken down Death.
No. Taken down and taken control are two different things.
Oh, I agree with you on that. I just feel like Death would have at least killed one or two of them before that, and that would make it a moot point.
Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know. This is just an average Reaper. It's not the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
The way the
so,
Reapers work, Victor, is that if something happens to Death, another Reaper takes his place. That is why Death is always eternal.
And I feel like that alone would dissuade people from attacking him.
Attacking, yes. Controlling, no.
Fair. Let's just agree that we kill this motherfucker.
Well, we're gonna have to if this one's under control like this.
I would like to cast Paralyzing Lightning.
By all means.
$23.
23. You do indeed hit it. It is paralyzed.
And he has now become paralyzed for one full turn.
Yes.
Let's see, next I cast I'm gonna cast two fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
First one is 7, so that
He's
still hits.
paralyzed, it
But I don't get
hits.
the bonus.
You just don't get the bonus.
17, that hits, but I get bonus D6
Mhm,
damage, which is 1. And then I'm gonna end my turn on that.
Okie In which case, Zaratras fires basically what you see, a holy beam coming from his spear, basically. Puncturing it through the chest. But it still seems unfazed.
Man, for a skinny guy, he is very tanky.
Oh, yeah. So, let me see about all else. Did I have to make a check to break out of that paralyzing lightning, or is it just the one turn?
On the next turn, they can attempt to break free, so they can't do it until their next turn.
Right. So yeah.
It doesn't say what they have to make, but it just says next turn they can attempt to break free. So
yeah, that will do it. You see him starting to move. Still a bit slow, but the lightning's still coursing around him, but he's moving. He doesn't seem to attack you, but you start hearing whispers in your ear, like...
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a Reaper after this, get the understanding of what's going on. But this is a lot more fun than I expected.
Well, here's your challenge that you wanted, so let's make the most of it, I guess.
And I have yet begun to fight.
Looks at you and just flies directly towards you. I'm not gonna move the pieces, they're too big. They get crowded. It flies towards you. Do me a favor and roll me a dodge.
Oh, I cast blink.
That's probably a good idea. Before you blink, you see its hand sort of glow, and you see what seems to be like sort of, let's say, demon claws, and basically, you could probably guess that if he hits you with that, your soul will leave your body. As he's probably trying to reap both of you. He goes for Zarathos next, but Zarathos just parries him off with his spear. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Regain energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to cast Galactic Angel.
Uh-huh.
And that would be a 28.
Ah! Uh-oh.
Hey, I missed my little squish.
Do I have the token for it?
You should have gotten it. I sent it to you twice.
Fuck.
I can do it again.
Hold on. Where is it? I know I had it saved somewhere. Where the hell was it?
Do you need my little squish?
I need your little squish. God damn it.
There's my little squish.
There we go. He comes up to you. He goes, "What can I help you with, master?"
Please attack this Reaper.
Okay. He goes flying off. You just see him get swiped and killed immediately.
I was at least hoping he'd go for the face, but I can understand that.
Well, in fairness, he did try. He did really try, and then was just like, swipe.
You know, I feel like that tells how powerful this guy is, considering that he can take out something on the par with a 7 deadly sin with one swipe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Even as cute and cuddly as Squish looks, he is on par with a 7 deadly sin.
Actually, as long as you don't roll like a straight 10, he actually does get a power buff. Like, he had a power buff, but yes. So he was stronger than a 7 deadly sin.
Alrighty. So
He was probably the same as a commandment at that level.
No, that would have honestly, if I had him that powerful before we killed all the 7 deadly sins, I would have loved to see a fight between a Squish and a commandment.
That would have been
That would
really
have been-
funny, actually, to be honest. The commandment wouldn't have known what was it. It would have been like, hang on a minute, what?
That would have been absolutely hilarious.
It
That would have
really
been
would have.
that would have been the equivalent of a human being face grabbed by an octopus in an aquarium. Like,
Yeah, true, actually, that would have been well funny.
just imagine the chaos that would have stirred.
Very true, very true. But it is still your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Galactic Beam. And that is a 23.
Nice. 23 will definitely hit. So, you point your staff at this creature, at the Reaper, and you basically fire off this galactic beam, shooting it right through their chest. It seems mildly irritated now.
And then I use Eldritch Transformation.
Ooh. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. You are now in your Eldritch God
Angel
form.
one more time.
Hmm?
I cast Galactic Angel one more time.
Oh, damn. By all means, sir.
22.
Where's the squish? We need that squish. Boop. What can I help you with, master?
Defend me from this bastard.
Okay. It basically body blocks you.
And that's gonna end my turn.
By all means. Oh, for God's sake. This is... Oh, great. So, again, this thing charges at you. Its hands starting to glow. Claws of, like, basically what you think is celestial demonic light come out of its hands. And you see it hit, well, your Galactic Angel because you've told it to guard you, really. And it doesn't just die. You see, like, a blue aura come out of it in the shape of your Galactic Angel. And it sort of just goes inside this thing. And your angel just plops dead. Usually your angel will, like, talk to you and say, I tried my best and everything before it dies. But this time, it just doesn't say anything and drops to the floor, lifeless. Victor, I don't want to tell you how to do your job or anything, but I'm pretty sure that thing just reaped your angel.
Yeah, now I'm mad.
Oh. It goes for Zaratros once again. Zaratros gets knocked back, but he still parries it off. It is now your turn again. What would you like to do? Since he just reaped your little squishy boy.
I'm half tempted to try one of my anti-demonic spells, but I feel like that wouldn't work.
Roll me a memorization.
12.
Yeah, you're uncertain whether it'll work or not.
In that case, I'm gonna go with the tried and true method and fireball.
Fireball!
Cast it twice. And that is the first one, 11, so that gets bonus damage. And an 18 for the second one, so that also gets bonus damage. So it's a 2d6. Plus 2d8. And that is a total of 26 extra damage.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So you fire these fireballs at it and everything. It dodges both of them, but what you do is different this time. Fueled by your rage and fueled by the fact that you are also a god, you actually command these fireballs to turn around and you hit both of them right in his back and he goes flying down to the ground. And basically starts lighting on fire from this galactic fire that you have thrown at it.
No one hurts my squish.
It is now on fire and it is burning alive, or if it's alive, it is burning in a manner of speaking.
I'm going to cast Intensify
Uh-huh.
and have it pinned to the ground.
Uh-huh. Well, by all means, try.
18.
18. It is pinned to the ground, face down, because, well, it hasn't had a chance to get up yet.
And then I'm going to cast Cosmic Star.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Damn! Lucky for you, he's pinned to the ground.
Yes.
So you
that is
fire
a
this cosmic star and basically shoot its body full of holes.
And then I also get a bonus d8 since it hit, so that's an extra 6.
Nice, 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 nice. Anything else you're looking to do?
I'm going to cast Galactic Beam one more time.
By all means.
$13.
You fly up into the air, so you're directly over it. And you point your staff and fire this beam directly at it.
And I get a bonus d8, so that's a bonus 4.
You end up killing it.
No one hurts my squish and gets to talk about it.
It is now very dead. What would you like to do?
First I'd like to examine it to see what the fuck is going on with this thing.
By all means, go over and roll me an investigation.
19.
19. Lovely. So basically, you see. Your character's meant to be a Viking, isn't he?
He has traveled with Vikings for a good number of years, but yes.
Alright, fair enough. So you go over and you see that the runic runes all over its body basically is a binding spell from the gods. Because traveling with your Viking friends and becoming part Viking yourself, you've learned a fair bit about our culture and how to read these runes. So
This could be either really bad or really good excuse.
how's that, Victor?
Well, one, this is a binding spell put on by a god. So this could mean they're either starting this, because hopefully this is the only one in this area, or this has been put down on many ones, and this is just the first one we found.
Just another thing we've got to keep a lookout for, I guess.
Yeah. You might want to send an angel to that realm where death was, just to make sure we aren't having to deal with a possessed deity of all destruction and pain.
That's fair. I'll go check myself. He sort of blinks out of existence.
I should have warned him to be very cautious before he left. That's my fault. I just very much hope I didn't send him into the slaughterhouse.
The thing about Zarathos, he's very battle IQ ready. Zarathos is like the most powerful angel there is. Especially now that Lucifer's dead, so, you know.
Oh no, I agree with that entirely. Compared to most other angels, he's the only one that's been smart.
Oh, yeah.
But to be fair, he's going up against death alone. That is not a fight anyone wants.
Well, you see what he's like. If he thinks he can't win or anything, or thinks he needs to get out, he will.
Oh no, I've seen that. I've seen that bitch move. I was there when I parried death.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. yeah, for all those that didn't see that episode, you should watch it because it was a doozy. But basically, Lucifer tried taking everybody with him, and Zarathustra was quick enough to get out. He was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to bring the party back real quick, so I'm a leaving.
And I parried that motherfucker.
Yes. In fairness, your character was like the only one that really could parry that. Anyone else that would have tried, well, the rest of the party did die, to be fair.
I mean, Deimos could have tried the full counter.
He could have, actually. That would have been really good. But in fairness, there would
That
have...
would have been funny if he full countered. I absorbed the rest of it, and I just had Lucifer stuck in the staff for the rest of eternity.
Well, the funny thing about an explosion like that is if you full counter it, you're going to be dealing with 2 explosions. So you would have had to re-roll real quick. But Deimos would have been fine. Everybody else probably wouldn't have been.
I would have taken that chance just off the off chance I could have sealed Lucifer's soul in a staff for the rest of eternity and just cackled while he
Lucifer staff real quick. That would have been funny. You see Zarathustra come back?
Any good news?
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Fuck. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to get nephew attention.
Nah, it's all good.
But so that sounds like a very, very concerning situation there.
Yeah.
You might want to warn the rest of heaven what's going on. We might be dealing with another hell let loose situation.
Probably. 1 second, then. He blinks out in a golden light.
I would like to examine the runes to see if they were put directly onto the bones of what it looks like the Reaper, or if they're just like from some item on the person.
No, from what you see, basically they were burned on, not like branding, but like mystically. Almost the same way that you brand somebody with the anti-demonic tattoo, so that they can't be possessed. It looks basically the same.
So that means I could possibly remove the branding with my anti-possession.
Maybe.
I'll try it next time we find one of these things, because if that's the case, that could very much help us. If not, at least I tried.
Yes, at least you did try, sir. And in another golden light, you see Zarathustra again. Okay.
I will put
Heaven's on red alert, as we would put it.
I will put the Reaper body in my bag of holding.
By all means, you can do that.
I can't do that?
No, you can do that.
Okay.
Come on, man. When have I ever refused something like that? Come on now. Fair warning, Victor. I don't think the guy's gonna know what that is.
Oh, I expect that. I just don't want anyone coming around and finding some random, highly powerful, dangerous corpse in the woods next to a whole bunch of bodies they could use as a sacrifice.
Very true.
And considering we know what's going on now, we can at least warn the kingdom that shit's about to go down again.
Fair enough.
I'd like to turn off my Eldritch transformation before I teleport into the town.
That's fair.
And this time, instead of going directly to the tavern, we head to the kingdom, or the king.
Ah, you want to go to the king? Ah, that's fair.
I mean, we don't really have a choice at this point. We gotta warn him that, hey, Death's gone rogue. Be fucking careful.
Well, you're assuming at this point he didn't find Death. It doesn't mean that he's controlled. But you don't know.
I mean, considering the way he acts, I would be very cautious about moving forward.
Hmm.
He was already indifferent to everybody before. Now he's possessed and indifferent. That is the worst kind of compromised.
Very true. So you teleport there. It's like late at night. Victor, what news do you bring me now?
Uh, well, we got some potentially bad news. Can't confirm yet, but me and Zartros just had to fight a Reaper. Uh, a Reaper that was possessed by the Aesir gods.
I haven't seen a Reaper possessed in a long time.
Yes, but this wasn't possessed by a demon or anything of the like. It was possessed by a divine pantheon. You ever heard of the Aesir? You know, Odin, Thor, Balder,
Please tell
them
me you
like.
didn't piss off the ACO.
Oh, that is a completely separate issue which I'm having to deal with at the
You
moment.
pissed off the
So,
ACO. Of course you did.
A, I did not directly attack them. I just made a deal that eventually would lead me into conflict. I was hoping to put that off for as long as possible before I had to, because I'd have to fight something even worse. But technically, yes, I'm in conflict with the Aesir.
Oh
On the other
boy.
hand, that conflict should not involve other people, and the Aesir have involved other people, so I'm in the clear with this. Because they sent that motherfucker to kill civilians.
That's
If
what's been
it.
killing the people in the Forgotten Forest?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So, I think you should start questioning the priests who are in your kingdom that follow those pantheons and say, if you got a problem with me, come after me. Don't go after civilians. Because I feel like it's another Anubis situation where they're just piling up souls for no reason other than their greed.
Hmm. Interesting. I mean, I can get the word out to priests. Zaratros, if you don't mind, could you spread that word? Hey, he sort of blinks off. So what are we gonna do about this, Victor?
Now that depends on one major factor.
Hmm.
If they've gotten to death. If they haven't gotten to death, we can at the very least sick him on him, and he is going to be pissed that they started targeting his Reapers. But if they've gotten to death, that is another hell has opened situation.
Hmm. True. 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 I mean, if they can bind a
Because,
normal Reaper, there's nothing stopping them from basically binding Death himself.
well, I mean, it's one thing to bind a Reaper, it's another thing to bind the embodiment of death.
Hmm.
So I think it's a little bit harder to do that.
Oh yes, it is. But there is one other case where, not so much where Death was controlled, but he was imprisoned. So they could have done that.
Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
I'd like to summon my galactic book.
By all means, make your roll.
31. Fuck.
Your book comes out the portal as usual. Opens, your galactic god bows in front of you. What can I help you with?
Uh, you wouldn't happen to know the location of the embodiment of death, would you?
The embodiment of death? Or you want me to... He almost has like a sort of snarky, like sort of sassy attitude. Do you just want me to locate death?
Yes, I'm trying to make sure he hasn't gone rogue.
Closes his eyes, you see him sort of start glowing and everything. This will take a minute. He's not on this plane of existence.
Would he happen to be anywhere near the Aesir plane of existence?
Yes.
Fuck. Last question. He doesn't happen to seem, I don't want to say quiet, but possessed, would he?
Possessed? No. Moving? No.
Okay, that's at least some good news.
Will that be
Might be a
all?
prison break. Yes, that'll be all. Might be a prison break situation.
He bows, goes back into the book. Well,
Well, good news.
good news?
Death isn't possessed, but he's definitely trapped.
Damn it. Not again.
Wait, this has happened before?
Oh, yes.
When?
Say about 100 years ago?
Fair. Who trapped him last time?
I don't remember. It was some.
You know that?
It was some like. Obviously, I was just a kid at the time. My father's the one that actually stopped it, but he said it was some cultist wizard.
Do we have any notes from that cultist wizard?
Notes? I mean, I'm not sure. You could check the library, but I'm not sure.
I will definitely do that. That actually sounds fun. Damn, it takes a while for Zartros to get to every church.
There are a fair few of these churches, to be fair. Or just as you guys
Alrighty.
were talking about that, he pops back. It is done.
Hey, good news. Death isn't possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news. Pretty sure he's trapped in the Aesir realm.
That's almost just as bad. Oh boy, another prison break.
Well, let us also note the fact that I was just informed that about a century ago a similar situation happened, but with the cults.
Oh, you're talking about the situation that happened 100 years ago? King Plasma? Yeah, yeah. The one that with my father put a stop to. He just
Yes.
nods.
So I'm gonna try and get the notes from that to see if we can deal with that situation that's gonna be coming up with the Aesir. Hopefully that'll be a lot easier. And then we start the plan for a prison break.
Oh boy.
Hey, need I remind you, we wrote you out of prison all just fine.
I mean, how about we don't go into that?
Uh, that is a fair point, but how about this? What's gonna happen to the rest of us if they somehow possess or take control of death?
I
They've
mean, from
already
the
done.
sounds of it, they've only trapped him. The Aesir might not have enough power to enslave him,
I
but
mean,
I don't know.
that is true. I don't know either, but we do know they're already trapping their own trapping the Reapers, and that's dangerous enough.
Yeah, Reapers are a different story. They're weaker than Death himself. Death is the all-powerful one out of the Grim Reapers. Normal Reapers are just there to reap souls when they die. That's it. They don't usually interfere. But they're very easy to take control of if you're a god. So,
Fair enough.
Death, not so
I agree.
much. But,
I agree with that. As long as we can, I'm just saying we don't have to do it now. We're gonna have to do it eventually, because I'm gonna already have to go there eventually.
mm,
And I'd rather have a pissed off death with me than a pissed off death against me.
there is every reason that he might not get involved.
and he has every reason to get involved. They've already interfered with him.
I mean, he didn't get involved when King Plasma's father freed him. There are
That
strict
is a
rules.
dick move.
Well, there's rules that need to be followed. The order of things. So who knows? They didn't take control of Reapers last time. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the ACR are pretty much breaking every rule I can think of.
Yes. But we'll have to wait and see.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the library, get those notes, and then head back to the guild hall.
Oh boy!
Can I borrow one of your guards just so we can explain the situation to the guild?
To the guild?
Yes, that's where I got the job from.
I mean, you can do if you want. I'll send one of my guards down there to explain it now, so that when you go there, it'll be, well, dandy.
Be vague so we don't cause a panic that, oh no, death is coming for us. Just say the monster has been dealt with. King is handling the situation due to the high volume of death in there. Please give out the reward to the adventurer.
Yeah, they'll handle it.
Be tactful.
So, as he
And
sends one of his guards, you go off to the library.
books.
Yes, books. A lot of books. So, you would... basically, you would be rolling... probably an investigation. But I'm gonna do you one better. Because you are a god, and because, you know, you are a wizard as well, I will give you the option to roll a D100. If you get it past a D30, you can cast a quick one-time spell that will just hand you the book that you need, rather than scouring for hours.
Fair, I will take that. 44.
Nice! So, basically, you wave your hand and a book comes to you like Milmir does for. Zartos looks at you. Not gonna lie, that was kind of cool.
Yes, there are perks to magic. And perks to being your own spellbook.
Very true.
And I'm going to call this Book of Binding Death. So hopefully this will help us with dealing with any of the Reapers going forward. And when we eventually have to free Death.
True, it might do. It might do.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and teleport back to the guild hall to receive our gold.
Oh boy! Here we go, here we go. Off to the guild hall as we go. Yeah, boop.
And I saunter up. Yellow!
Ah, hello. A guard has just informed me of your, exploits, basically.
Yes, just fair warning, anyone who goes up to the Forgotten Wood should be very careful, because we're pretty sure there was only one over there, but it's fair to be cautious, and there was a lot of bodies.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
A
a
caution will be sent
lot of
out to the other
bodies.
cities. And the other towns, basically. But
Yeah.
here you are. Here's the gold as promised.
Can you also give us warning if any other similar incidents occur, simply because we are very much aware of what's doing this. We just can't tell anybody about it right now.
Fair enough. Yes. If need be, I'll get a messenger to you.
Alrighty. Now you were
I'll just
talking
have
about
him
those
send you the
zombies.
contract and where it is.
Yes, that would be very helpful. You were talking about zombie hordes.
Oh, you still want that contract?
Yes.
Okie dokie. He hands that to you.
Where are they located? Just a question.
Everything you need is in the contract.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, just something I want to check up on to make sure we aren't dealing with a resurrecting army deal.
Mm.
Because for some reason, it doesn't make sense that they would be killing all those civilians for no reason. So, hopefully, this is a separate thing entirely. But I just have a weird feeling this might be somewhat connected.
Hmm. Not too sure.
Oh, I'm hoping it's not, but 50-50 shot. I look at the contract. Where does it say the hordes are?
Hmm. So basically, it says the horde is in a basically being built up mansion, and you know the location to be where Loki's mansion is being built.
I feel like Loki's gonna thank us for this, or he's gonna hate us. Either way, I'm just gonna leave a pile of corpses over there just for him to snack on.
By all means.
I'm gonna use teleport to teleport over to my bro's mansion to clear up some of the rats in the walls.
To clear up his infestation real quick.
Yeah, he's got crabs in his bushes.
Lovely. So you teleport over to the mansion real quick. Once I get the tokens. Oh god. Oh god. Tokens.
How many are we?
There we go.
How many are we dealing with?
Oh. Well. Yes, see. You got one over there. 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 And there. And there. And there. And a few more.
Well, this is better than I thought. At least it's only the hell zombies, not the resurrected zombies.
Roll me perception.
You know, sometimes I feel like I should stop talking, but I just can't help it. 5.
You don't notice shit. You don't notice nothing. The only thing you notice is that there's multiple levels to this mansion. It is not a one-story mansion.
This is either going to turn out really funny or really bad, but I am here for the ride.
Oh boy, when the party decides to do side quests real quick.
Who says this was a side quest? I'm just helping a bro out.
If you say so. You also see one of the ghosts comes out and comes up to you thinking that it's Loki and then just goes, oh, Victor. And then just blinks out of existence.
Well, that was rude. I'm his friend. I'm gonna go ahead and summon my galactic angel.
And then he comes back and goes, got you real quick. You've realized that Loki's taught the ghost how to be a practical jokester real quick.
That actually sounds pretty much what I would expect from Loki. That is fair. I say I'm come to help my friend clear out the infestation. So
Ghost
I'm gonna
whispers to
avoid
you.
as much.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm not
avoid.
gonna. Wait, no, I am gonna do the voice. Commit to the bit! He's been away for a while, getting things for his mansion. And these came in all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm gonna help clean up the vermin real quick. I'm gonna leave whatever corpses for him to snack on. So I have an area for that.
Okay.
But
You see a zombie rush the ghost and try and bite it, and it just phases through and falls over.
luckily these are the hell zombies. Annoying, but annoying, but doable.
I'll leave you to it. He blinks out of existence.
I got a 12 for the Galactic Angel.
Well, luckily it wasn't a 10, but in fairness, Squishy Boy! In fairness, these are just zombies, so it can handle zombies. Like, a zombie is nowhere near as powerful as Seven Deadly Sin.
I would be legit concerned if a zombie could take out Squish.
Comes up to you. What can I help you with?
We are to kill all the zombies within this castle. Do not harm the ghosts. They are friendly.
Okay. You just see it whiz around the room. It kills everything. You know what? I'm just gonna...
I'm not saying I was expecting a little bit more of a fight out of these guys, but
What do you expect?
I was not expecting that thing to just start tearing heads off.
I mean, it's as powerful as a sin. Well, it's a little bit. It's a little bit more powerful than a sin. Not a Ten
No, this
Commandment level, but a little bit more powerful than a sin. It could
almost-
just manage to take out a sin. 1v1.
This makes me want to grab a bucket of popcorn, a resurrection scroll, and just summon back Wrath just to watch it fight Squish. Like, that sounds
I am
like
not
the
gonna
most-
lie, I would be all for that, to be honest. That would be
that
well funny.
sounds like I could get people to pay money for that.
Come see Raph take on my little squishy angel real quick. It's funny, I swear. 10 gold a pop. Come on now.
Like, I legit want to do that as a side thing, but I'm gonna save it for when when I go back to my Hell Castle.
Oh no. Oh Jesus. Man's gonna summon
go-
Raph back in hell and be like, oh yeah, sweet Lucifer, uh-oh. Man's just gonna be like, you ain't Lucifer. He's like, nah, I'm Lucifer now. He's like, oh no. For all of
I
you
wanna
that
see
don't
his
know,
reaction.
yeah, Victor is the new Lucifer, so... No, I'm not joking. He's actually the new Lucifer. Go look it up. Go look the other episodes up. They're all on YouTube.
I have claimed hell for my dominion. No one can say anything else.
Pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, I only got like what was it, like 15 gold for killing Lucifer. I had to get something out of that. I didn't get his corpse or any of his loot.
In fairness... Actually, no, I'm going to keep that bit of information to myself. So, yeah, whatever.
Alrighty, I'm gonna head upstairs to the second floor.
By all means. So, you head up to the second floor. And, oh boy! There's more zombies! I'm not going to put them all out because your angel's going to take them out anyway, so there was like about 20 of them there. And your angel just biffs them all and just kills them.
Forget a fucking shotgun. All I need is a squish for the zombie apocalypse.
Not gonna lie, he's chilling. As long as, well, actually, well, yeah. The second he summons that thing, even if he got a nat 1, it's still as powerful as a sin. So zombies, no problem.
This makes the first time we fought these fuckers seem comical in comparison. I remember the first time we fought these.
Yeah, they're not gonna lie, the party
do not
struggled real
remember.
quick. Mainly because everyone didn't remember to aim for their head, even though they were given countless clues.
To be fair, I was playing my character and we had never fought a zombie before, so I had.
You were in
I
the
was
clear.
making
Everybody
sure-
else that had fought a zombie at that point, though, should have remembered. Because I do believe you were unconscious at the time when you first encountered one, so you didn't see it. It was up to the rest of the party to tell
No,
you,
when
which
we
they didn't.
When we first encountered it, I was one of the two that was awake to fight it, and I
Oh, were
remember
you?
specifically. Yes, because I used Galactic Star on it, and it just filled it full of holes. And it's even though some of the holes went to the head, it still did die.
I don't think any of them went to the head.
I remember it was full of holes. I don't remember if how
Yeah,
many
no, they
went
were
to the
body
head.
shots.
Okay, fair enough. That was probably it.
Yeah,
'Cause
basically, I made it so that you would get the information regardless. But it's not on me to make you remember. You don't remember, that's on you.
and this is
Mind
the
you, if
second
you
one-
feel like you've also forgotten something and you want to know, you can roll a memorization and I will tell you.
Alrighty.
Just for future reference.
How many floors are in this mansion?
There is, count 'em, 1, 2, 3, quadro.
So 4 floors. Alrighty. Off to the 3rd floor.
Da 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 da. Obviously, there's another 20 zombies in here, but your angels biffed them all again.
Alrighty. And I take a. Let's see.
Because I'm guessing now you want to go up to the next floor. The final floor, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
In which case, boom. You're on the final floor. You don't see anything, though. Roll me, I'll give you one more chance. Roll me a perception check. I'll give you one more chance. Just one more.
7.
Damn. He's not my guy today. He's just You know what? Roll me a D100. I'm gonna let you use your god powers to, like, sort of scan the room with a spell of unconcealment. I'm giving this man every chance.
18.
I'm giving this man every chance, and he's fumbling real quick. He's absolutely fumbling. You don't know
I
stuff,
swear,
and
this
because you've
doesn't
never
happen
did.
normally. The D100s are usually my friend, but I think I got a little bit of a.
Man's got unlucky real quick. So, because you've never attempted this, you kind of wave your hand around thinking it's going to do something. Zarathustra looks at you and goes, "What'd you do? Was something meant to happen? What'd you do?"
Leave me alone, man. I'm just having an off day. I watched my squish get literally soul ripped out.
He just walks over to you and pats you on the back. "Hey, there." Almost like a question instead of a statement. But out of nowhere, your squish sort of moves forward a little bit and gets dropped on.
Well, that is mildly concerning.
Well, hold up. No, where is it? I just saw it. Hold up. What? By an
Oh, it's one of you.
arachnid.
Oh, it's one of you.
You hear movement on the ceiling.
If y'all were here, why weren't you dealing with the zombies?
You see it twitching, and all you hear is like,
Oh, right. I can't understand them. Where's the one that speaks English? Or common?
Roll me memorization.
8.
Why do you just not remember shit today? Luckily for you, Zarathos is a bit better with this stuff. Victor?
Yeah?
I don't want to alarm you, but arachnids speak every language.
Well, they're Loki's, well, I don't want to say children, but servants? Companions?
No, there is children. I don't think you're catching what I'm, telling. As you look back to your squishy boy as this thing is just ripping into its neck.
I'm gonna give you fair warning. If you kill my squish, I will kill you. And you don't get any of the treats I left out in the lower floors.
It just makes the same screech at you. Man, if only he'd made the memorization, he'd actually understand what's going on. Zarathos looks at you. Are you really this slow, Victor, today? I know you've been through a lot.
Zero gravity on the one tearing into my squish.
By all means.
Come on, the fuck on. 8.
It's unaffected. It's too heavy to move.
I'm gonna use Intensify then to throw it across the room.
By all means.
$24.
24, nice. You basically uncha this guy, like, and he goes flying across the room into one of the pillars.
Now, I am a friend of Loki. He is my bro. I'm pretty sure some of you saw him when he ascended, and he was with me. Now, I left a whole bunch of treats on the lower floors that my squish here personally killed. Y'all can have him. I have the treats, but the next person that attacks my squish, I will roast. Is that understood?
You hear another one running up to you and everything. But this one actually speaks to you. Where the hell have you two been?
We've been dealing with the zombies on the lower floors.
You're still dealing with them!
Explain.
Do you not see the bite marks on these guys?
To be fair, I didn't know y'all could catch zombieism. I thought y'all were a little bit different than us.
One drops down onto him and starts biting at him.
I use Intensify on the one biting at him.
By all means.
$20.
Nice. Wait, which one did you use? Intensify?
On the one that's biting the one that just spoke to us.
Cool. So, what did you want to do? Just literally just pin it to the ground.
I wanted to throw it as far away as possible.
Cool. You throw it over there. Oof. Come up here to warn you, and I nearly get turned myself. God damn.
So full tilt, got it. I use Eldritch Transformation.
Boop. And boop. You are now in your god form.
Hold on to something.
Hold on to something. Why?
You'll see.
Should I leave
I
the
use
room?
Black hole.
Oh, God. As you summon Black Hole, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to scamper. And he Because he knows he doesn't like what he sees. Oh, man's already on it. Nah, I got a better one. Hold up. I actually have a token for it. Don't worry. Where do you want to put it?
I was gonna put it right about there. Yeah, right about there.
Yeah, cool.
And then
What do you need to roll for it? Because I know you need to roll something to see basically
Roll
how
a
intense it is. Straight off bat.
10.
It is not that intense straight off the bat. So it is probably with that roll, it is probably about that big. And it does suck that guy into it, that guy into it, that guy, and that guy real quick. This guy sort of gets dragged, but he sort of stops himself a little bit.
And that's gonna end my turn.
By all means. In that case, your angels goes and try and start attacking things. It goes to this one because it's the closest. And starts attacking it, and you see it struggle. It is not...
That's my good squish.
It is not killing it straight off rip like with the other ones. Because arachnids, they are stronger than commandments. But luckily, zombies are stupid. So it's not really going to... Well, unless it gets swiped, it's not going to die. But it's going to have a tough time trying to kill it. Some of the other ones try and get closer to you guys and everything. This one goes over here, gets sucked in. Because, again, zombies stupid. This one goes down here. These two get closer to you. These two actually start getting close to Zartros, and he starts fighting. This one climbs down here, goes over here. This one climbs over here, gets sucked in. And these three just sort of stay up here a little bit. They haven't really noticed you yet. They're still scurrying around on the ceiling. And that will be all for them. I'll take these three, you take those three. And there's Zartros barrels towards like all three of these arachnid zombies. It is now your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to use... Well, I'm going to use Zero Gravity on the one fighting Squish right now.
Before you can, you see Squish get flinged into the floor like a freaking ground slam real quick. See him sort of break the floor, like crater into it. Ow! But by all means.
Oh, wait, it's a 15-foot range. How far? Dang it, not close enough. But yes, I still
it's 15 foot from
on
you.
the one. Oh.
Hold on, I need to do that
And
properly.
I move closer to it so that I'm in range.
Yep, that's fair. You can certainly do that.
A little bit closer. And that is a D20.
You hear
22.
You hear basically angelic explosions as Zartros is using everything in his arsenal to kill these things, because, yeah, they kind of on par with, angels and stuff like that.
My only question is, how can they be infected with zombieism? I mean, I guess it is hell zombieism, so it's a little bit different type.
A little bit different. Arachnids, well, the old breed of arachnids definitely could, so these are obviously older breeds. New ones, probably not. Loki probably figure out a way to get round to that. But these are old generation arachnid, so they still can be infected.
Yeah, I'll
22.
remember
What did you use again?
Zero Gravity.
Lovely. It starts floating this time.
And does he get sucked up into the black hole?
Yes, because the pull is... Well, he's in the air. He can't really withstand it, so he does get pulled into it. Yep, gone. The angel gets up very slowly. You can see that it's injured. Its wings bleeding a little bit. And it goes to this one.
Next, I'm gonna cast Fireball
Mm-hmm.
on this one.
Uh-huh. By all means, sir. Give me a roll.
16, so
Give
that's
me
a
a roll.
bonus D6 and a
Nice.
bonus D8 for 7.
It's concentrating on the squish, so it... What am I saying? It's a goddamn zombie. It don't know how to dodge. Never mind. It gets hit anyway. It is now on fire. It, like, sort of gets knocked to the ground, gets back up. It is now just on fire and still fighting.
I should have thought that through a little bit more, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Galactic Beam.
Roll me a memorization real quick.
22. 22.
Was that the memorization?
Yeah, memorization was a 22. Galactic Beam was a 22.
Awesome! You remembered just in time before you fire your Galactic Beam that headshots kill zombies! So, you fire this Galactic Beam at the head and... dead. It
Don't
moves
even
on.
have to roll the bonus damage.
Nope.
I'm gonna end my turn with that.
Zombies, for everyone that doesn't know, super powerful if you don't aim for the head. Super squishy if you aim for the head.
Dang it, I should have gotten that new spell before we started. This would have been really funny.
Probably, yeah. Bonk!
No, I could have been playing fucking ping pong. Just smacking the little fuckers into the black
Why am I
hole.
just imagining you summon two of these things? We're not going to tell you what the power is because we don't want to ruin the surprise. But why am I just going to imagine you're going to summon your Galactic Angel, you're going to get him one of these things, and you one of these things, like, hey, go along, pong, pong, pong. This, it's gonna be cancerous, but it's gonna be funny at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm down for it. I love it when, I love it when the party gets a little bit chaotic like that. Oh god! All right, lovely. You said that was the end of your turn, so Zarathos is gonna get rid of that one as well. Boop. Because that, well, boop. Deads. Oh, so they fly in. You see your angel get whacked to the floor again. This one starts scurrying up to you. This one comes down here. Unfortunately, is stupid and gets sucked into the black hole real quick. These two sort of make their way down more. And it's now your turn again. Now, is this the second turn of your black hole being active?
Yes.
Cool, roll me a D100. Wait, is it a D100?
It is a D100.
Roll me a D100. Let's see how much of a power
47.
increase it gets. Ooh, snap. I'm not going to increase it because that name tag's just going to block everything real quick. It increases in size and also in a gravitational pull. With that, yeah, no, everything's getting sucked into that.
I would like to deactivate it before anything else gets sucked in there.
Yep. As the last arachnid goes in, your little squishy's going towards it. Master!
Do not go into the light!
Luckily for you, because of how weak he is from battle, he was getting sucked into it real quick, but you closed it just in time as the last arachnid went through. And he just falls to the ground. Yeah. Thank you.
I bring it into a tentacly weird hug. My good little squish.
That's me. Well. That was certainly something.
I was not expecting zombie arachnids.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
that was certainly something. I'll give you that.
I'm honestly glad we came here before this became a bigger issue.
Mm. Mm. Very, very true.
I look at Squish. You take a break now. You did really, really well. I will see you probably soon, but you need to heal and rest up.
Thank you, Master. He bows before you and then blinks out of existence. Whew.
Alrighty.
Back to the tavern.
Uh, let's make sure that other arachnid isn't turned into a zombie before we leave, but yes.
Do me a perception check then.
12. So, moderately better.
Moderately better, yeah. You could just call out to him.
Uh, hey arachnid, you still breathing?
You hear scurrying. I have a name.
Yes, I don't know that name.
You could just ask.
I did not have time to ask, but what is your name?
Ben.
Ben. Fair, that does sound accurate for your people. Uh, you weren't bitten, were you?
No, luckily you got him off me in time.
Okay. Are there any more of you that have been turned, or was this the only lot?
No, I was the last one.
Okay. Now, I suggest you get some of your people over here and burn those bodies before any of y'all get any ideas of turning into more zombies.
Well, you took care of the ones on the lower level, I saw.
Yes, but what I mean is, I don't want any of you to eat the zombie bodies because we've seen what happens that when one of y'all gets infected with zombieism.
Um, roll me a memorization.
20.
Yeah, you remember that basically zombification can only be triggered by someone being bitten by a zombie, not the other way around. Certainly not an
Okay, fair.
arachnid.
I
Old,
just feel it would
old
be
generation
safer.
arachnid, they can eat anything, but if they get bitten by a zombie, they're not affected by vampirism, but they are affected by zombification.
That seems oddly specific, but I'm not going to question it. I mean, we did kill the vampire god, so.
Mm-hmm. That's most likely why vampirification doesn't work anymore. But who's to
So
say?
you tell me there's a. So you telling me there's a zombie god?
Zarathustra looks at you. You didn't know that?
I mean, I knew there was a. I knew there was something to deal with that, but hey, that's another thing we can probably take down to deal with the zombieism.
Probably, yeah.
Well, that is another note for a notch on my
I mean,
belt. But
each type of monster or creature most likely has a deity. It's very rare that they don't. So zombies, vampire, werewolves.
I mean, I fully understood werewolves. I mean, they got Fenrir.
Mm-hmm. And you already took down the dragon god.
Yes.
So yeah.
Alrighty. So I would like to deactivate my Eldritch transformation,
Uh-huh.
and let's go ahead and head back to the tavern.
By
So
all
good
means.
news is we got rid of this batch of zombies
By all
before it
means.
became a much bigger problem.
And you teleport there immediately.
Teleport is such a convenient spell.
Definitely is.
So, wanna guess why I'm back here?
I'm guessing that you finished the contract.
Yes, you are correct.
No worries. He puts a bag on the table as you hand him the contract, and inside the bag is 250 gold.
Damn. I'm getting paid better than when I worked for the king.
And with that, we are gonna end our session, but not before we have a little look at something real quick. Because what our young gang does not understand yet is happening into let's say a hell dimension. But there is rumbling as Hades has been scheming for a long time and has been left unchecked and unmanned. And basically unsupervised. And it's been a hot minute. And there is basically earthquakes happening in this dimension, and from the cracks of the earthquakes spawn calamities. As Hades has revived 3 of the Titans.
Well, I don't think Typhos is actually a Titan. I believe he's the a father of monsters.
Yeah, but we're gonna call him a Titan. He's a Titan of monsters, alright?
No, I think he's at the very least related to him. I think he's just not exactly a Titan. I think he's a primordial. That's what he was. He's a primordial.
Okay,
not
2
a
Titans and a primordial. There we go.
No, I'm not being I'm just trying.
No,
to
in
say that's
fairness,
what
I
the
don't know
mythology-
about the Titans too much. I don't know. Well, I know about the Titans. I don't know about the primordials. So, in fairness, that's my bad. That's my bad. I will
No,
get a
you're good,
third
you're
Titan.
good.
Don't worry. Because he's not done.
just the-
This is just what he's been
it-
able to
it-
resurrect so far.
No, I believe that. It's just Titans and primordials are basically the same thing. It's just Titans are the sons of primordials.
Yeah,
So they're basically the same thing.
pretty much. Yeah, kinda.
Because Cronus' father is actually Uranus.
Mm-hmm.
As funny as that is.
That is pretty funny, to be fair. But yes, this is what Hades has been up to. And I'm going to leave it on that cliffhanger. Because, you know, why the hell not? So, guys, if you've enjoyed yourselves, when you see this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to see something on the channel, leave a comment, let me know. I'll make it happen. Or I'll make Sam make it happen. Who knows? We'll see. If you're on Twitch and you've enjoyed the content, make sure you drop a follow. It helps me out. I have links down below to Discord, to YouTube, and to my band. You should definitely go check them out. Next week, I'll be in the studio getting stuff together, getting everything going again. I've had a lot of ups and downs over the last couple of weeks. I've had medical emergencies. And basically, it's been a tough last 3 weeks for me, so that's why there's not been so many streams. That's why, you know, there's not been that many streams, but hopefully things are looking up on at least one front. So I'm going to try and get back into everything, get things sorted, get things out. So definitely stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next episode of whatever the hell I am streaming. Until then, peace.